Alright YouTube, this is a video on how to spool line on your reel. So we're just going to need, let me get into the sun here so I can block some of it. There, we can see that better. So this is going to be a video on how to spool your line. Now, this isn't a new reel, this is like old, it's Abu Garcia reel, very old reel. But when you get a new rod, it's probably going to have, sometimes it'll have line on it. I don't really trust that line. I usually always take it off and put my own line on there. Oh, get something here. But this doesn't have any line on it. I just took it off. Now, if yours comes with line, but you want to put a different line on it because you don't know what pound test it is, all I do is open your bail. Right, so now all the like right there. See, you just open your bail. That's it, closed. Right. This is basic for beginners, so. And you just spool your line off. It takes about 10 minutes, but yeah. So the line I'm putting on this today is, I'm going to close this. The line I'm putting on this today is a Stern 6-pound test. This is monofilament. It's their super knot. And this is clear 6-pound test, 220 yard, 0.010 diameter. So what you're going to need for this is obviously your reel, your line, a knife. You're also going to want the other half of your rod. Now I'll show you what. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to set the reel down. First what we're going to do is we're going to set up the spool. So what you do is there's going to be a little hole. Oh, I was pointing at the camera screen. Anyway, there's a little hole right there. Stick your rod end in here. Poke it through the packaging so it comes through, and as you see, it's on there. It's free spooling. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to tape a pencil on there, right? Just anything to keep it stopped, just kind of like that, right? I'm going to actually put it on with the twist tie because that's all I really have here. So what you're going to want to do is you want all these little ridges here on the inside, right? Because if I was to put a pencil in here, it would get caught on the pencil and it would mess up, right? So you're going to want to put the packaging on the outside. Just take a pencil or tape or anything you want. You can wind a bunch of tape around it if you want, right? So then I'm just going to wrap this twist tie around. Be creative. You can use anything, right? You could use even a pencil. You could put the spool around a pencil. So let's just stick that right here, just like that. Now, by the way, this isn't to be used with bait casting reels. I mean, not like this setup isn't, but this information video, this video isn't showing you how to do this on bait casting reels, i.e. the ones that are like this, that the line. I'll show you. Just go on YouTube, type in bait casting reels, basically. So anyway. There's a little sticker that'll be on it, like that, and your line is on that sticker. So take the line off. You can't see that because it's fishing line and it's clear. So now you got your line off, right? Just a second. Never mind, I thought somebody was coming. Okay, so you take the line. So I'm going to take it back here and I'm going to set it on this desk. So I'm going to set it underneath this lamp here to provide some pressure on this, okay? I'm going to unspool some of my line. I'll bring it over here. Then we're going to open the bail, right? We're going to tie this onto the bail. Now it's not much use showing you this, but just a couple of overhand knots, or I like to call them pretzel knots because they look like a pretzel. Just tie like that. I tie one overhand knot and then I go around a couple of times. So I have enough line left. Like I tie an overhand knot. Here's what I do. I wrap it around once, tie an overhand knot, wrap it around 2 more times. 2 or 3 or 4 more times. So then I tie 2 more overhand knots just to lock it in place. And last one. So there. Now what you're going to want to do is there's going to be two parts of your line, right? Now the part that I'm holding with this hand is some excess line from the knot. One in this hand that I'm holding on the rod, which you can actually see the line here. Let me move this over here. I can't really see it. Anyway, this hand is some excess line. You're going to want to cut it off. So there's about 5/16 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch of extra line. So about 5/16 of an inch of extra line. Then what I do is I hold my line. You can't really see because you're in the way, or the sun's in the way. There. Now what you're going to do is hold your line. I'm going to move this camera a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Hold your line, press it against the rod, and you don't want pressure, okay? You don't want it to be loosely on there. Now you just close your bail, make sure it's closed all the way, and you proceed to reeling in. And you reel in until your spool is full, and I'll show you how full you want it. Oh, this isn't reeling in that well. So for the first little while, you're going to want to, because what happened with me is my knot wasn't that good, so it wasn't reeling in. So you want it, oh shoot, now I got it all tangled up here. God damn it. This might happen a lot. It's frustrating as hell. So there we are. Oh Jesus, oh. The drag's not set enough, that's why. So anyway. Sorry. So now, I'm just going to go in here and we're going to keep reeling in. So here we go, now it's reeling in. You do this as fast as you want. You just want to put a little bit of pressure on it, right, in your finger. And I like to keep my finger up high, right, so you don't get as much as bumps. It's not like because what happens is it'll pull, it'll get some slack, pull, and it'll get some slack, so it'll be like ba 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 ba. I don't like that. I like it to be smooth, so I keep my hand up high, right? So you start reeling along. I want to get this done by the end of the video. This is just all you do, just reel in. I'll do this with my other hand. I reel in with this hand, and this thing's not the right rod for me, so anyway, just reel in. You don't want to put too much pressure on it, right? You just want to put enough. So just like that. You know, it kind of looks like I'm jacking off here, but I don't know. I'm starting to come to the end of the spool on the other end, so alright, and that's the end, so what you're going to want to do, just cut it, and you're going to want to leave, see, there should be about 1/4 inch there, so